Can Labradors be left alone for 8 hours? Labrador Retrievers are a popular breed of dog known for their friendly and outgoing nature. They are often described as being very social and loving, which makes them a great family pet. However, one common question that many potential Labrador owners have is whether or not these dogs can be left alone for long periods of time, such as 8 hours. In this video, we will discuss this topic in detail and explore the factors that influence whether or not a Labrador can be left alone for 8 hours. First and foremost, it is important to note that all dogs, regardless of breed, have unique personalities and temperaments. While some dogs may be perfectly content to spend long hours alone, others may become anxious or destructive when left alone for extended periods of time. Therefore, it is crucial to consider your individual dog's personality and behavior when determining whether or not they can be left alone for 8 hours. That being said, there are a few general guidelines that can be followed when it comes to leaving a Labrador alone for 8 hours. One of the most important factors to consider is the age of the dog. Puppies, for example, require much more attention and care than adult dogs and should not be left alone for extended periods of time. Experts generally recommend that puppies under 6 months old should not be left alone for more than 2 hours at a time. For adult Labradors, however, 8 hours may be a more reasonable amount of time to be left alone. However, it is still important to provide them with plenty of exercise and mental stimulation before and after being left alone. This can help prevent boredom and anxiety, which can lead to destructive behavior. Another important factor to consider is whether or not your Labrador has been properly trained to be left alone. If your dog has never been left alone for long periods of time, it is important to start by gradually increasing the amount of time they spend alone. This can help prevent separation anxiety and other negative behaviors that can arise when a dog is suddenly left alone for extended periods of time. In addition to training, it is also important to provide your Labrador with a comfortable and safe space to be in while you are away. This can be a crate or a designated area of the house that is free from potential hazards or objects that your dog could destroy. Providing your dog with toys, puzzles, and other forms of mental stimulation can also help keep them occupied and prevent destructive behaviors. It is also important to consider the physical and emotional needs of your Labrador when deciding whether or not they can be left alone for 8 hours. As an active breed, Labradors require regular exercise and playtime to stay healthy and happy. If you are unable to provide your dog with enough exercise and attention, it may be best to hire a dog walker or consider other alternatives to ensure that your dog's needs are being met. Lastly, it is important to consider any underlying health issues that your Labrador may have. Some dogs may have medical conditions that make it more difficult for them to be left alone for extended periods of time. If you are concerned about your dog's ability to be left alone, it is important to consult with a veterinarian to rule out any underlying health issues that may be contributing to their behavior. In conclusion, whether or not a Labrador can be left alone for 8 hours depends on a variety of factors, including their age, personality, training, and overall health. While adult Labradors may be able to tolerate being left alone for 8 hours, it is important to ensure that they are properly trained, provided with adequate exercise and mental stimulation, and have a safe and comfortable space to be in while you are away. By considering these factors, you can help ensure that your Labrador remains healthy, happy, and well-behaved when left alone for